Aw, cheer up, dude. Hey, you know what makes me feel better when we lose to the Canucks?
What is it?
1967 is still better than never.
It's really not that much better. Leafs lose 3-1 to the Vancouver Canucks and extend their losing streak to 7-1. So for all of our sanity, I'm going to talk about the Leafs for a little bit and then I'm moving on. First of all, a lot of the talk around Toronto today is that the Leafs did not do that bad. And I agree. If they didn't take 6 straight penalties to start the game, maybe the Leafs would have brought it to overtime. Hey, maybe the Leafs would have won. And overall, the team just looked better. However, this is a game with tens of millions of fans and hundreds of millions of dollars at stake. There's no participant ribbon in the NHL. The Leafs will not be 1 point out of a playoff spot and have people go, oh yeah, they almost won that Vancouver game, so let them in. But unfortunately, if you've chosen to stick by this team, then a game like yesterday's you gotta take. And getting back to Joey McDonald, any of you guys that blame him for any of those losses, I think that's ridiculous. If you had to build your team around a goalie, Joey McDonald probably wouldn't be your first choice, but he's still a solid goaltender. And had Mike Komisarek not scored his second goal of the year
Against the Leafs,
he might have been able to steal one. And no, you guessed wrong. I'm not going to start bashing Mike Komisarek. It was a fluke. He didn't mean for it to happen. Maybe he shouldn't have been swinging his stick that way. But overall, I think he's really improved over the last couple games. And when the Leafs start winning,
whatever that is,
fans are going to love Mike Komisarek. And one last Leaf note. I think it was Albert Einstein that once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So why does Jason Blake keep putting on the same weak, bad angle shot on goalies like Luongo every time? 28 shots so far, just 1 goal. Maybe that tells you something. And that 1 goal was on the power play, clear path, sniped it, good. Take more shots like that. Moving on to other teams. If Mason Raymond became a Leaf tomorrow, he would automatically be the best player. He's just so quick and all over the place and hungry for the puck. He's amazing. Which brings me to hockey in Western Canada. I love watching Canucks, Oilers, and Flames games. The energy is always up here and you can't even see my hand. And the game could end 1-0 or 9-8. It's always an exciting game. And one of my favorite players in the NHL is quickly becoming René Bourque. 1, because this really looks like a breakout season for him. And 2, I got him off waivers in my hockey pool.
Yeah, but you're still losing.
Okay, don't give me that. Anyone would have benched UA last night, and he goes and gets a shutout. What are the odds of that? And lastly, there's been a few nasty hits over the last few days. There was Tuomo Ruutu on Darcy Tucker. Ruutu got 3 games for that, and Tucker got taken off on a stretcher. And then last night, Mike Richards, I have no idea what he was thinking on David Booth. These incidents seem to keep happening, so I ask you, what can the NHL do to prevent them?
You can just throw the book at them.
Really? You would throw the book at them?
Yes, because most of the words in it are too hard to read.
Okay. Well, that's a good note to end on. The Leafs are 0-7-1. What needs to be done to shake things up? See you next time.